Meat of hunted and livestock animals doesn't decay. Wait, how did they implement that, though? Don't they turn into Gaia animals when they get killed? They must have changed something then. How is that going to work? All right. So, interesting. Can you imagine a team game where you just send a Jurchen villager to your allies and just kill all of their sheep, and then they just don't decay? I wonder how worth that would be. Maybe if you spawn close or something. Just kind of like building farms as Teutons for your ally. I don't know if it's, I don't know. Everything decays, but Vil work time adds meat. Oh, yeah, that could do it. But then that's kind of weird. But that would make sense. Although, not really, though, because you couldn't... unless there was kind of a maximum amount of meat that it could add. Because having multiple Vils would add more meat, right? Wait, is the chat overlay in the way? Okay, here, sorry. I'll move it down here for now. Maybe? Or up here? It doesn't really fit on the tech tree properly. I don't really have a scene to make things smaller. Up here is fine. Probably. I'll change it back later. Alright. Mounted units and fire lancers attack 20% faster. That sounds really good. What? Their scouts attack extra fast? That's going to be very good. Alright. Siege engineers available in Castle Age. Okay, +1 range. It's pretty expensive. It's you're not going to get that every game. But you might get it on the way to Castle Age. Although even then, alright, we'll see. I guess if they have the... They have rocket carts, so you'd probably... Maybe you'd use it for this unit. We don't really know. Dang, 7 range? I guess it's a Mangonel alternative or replacement. Alright. Siege and fortification upgrades cost minus 75% wood and research 100% faster. Okay. So, siege engineers, instead of being 600 wood, it's 300. No, wait. Is it 600? What is that? It's 125 wood? No. Yeah. It's... Oh, okay. So, never mind. You probably would get siege engineers. 150 wood. Sorry, 150 wood. Math. So then it's only 650 resources to get +1 range on your rocket cart, and then you have 8 range rocket carts. That sounds kind of broken. This unit is gonna have no counter, actually. It only has 45 HP, though. So maybe... Okay, maybe with 45 HP, maybe it'll die quickly to stuff. It only has 6 pierce armor as well, so cav archers do 2 damage per hit. Alright. Then... maybe it can be killed. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I have no clue. Alright. Units receive minus 50% friendly fire damage. So I guess the rocket cart must do friendly fire. And you just take less friendly fire when you attack. Alright. Sure. Sure. Sounds cool. We got Iron Pagoda. That sounds like a building. And Grenadier. That guy's right here. Ooh, 70 gold. Cannot attack at close range. Range blast attack. Okay, we're giving splash damage to archery range units now. Alright. It's gonna be pretty good. Okay, fortifications regenerate. That includes castles, right? So that's pretty good. Alright. Thunderclap bombs. Okay. A bunch of stuff. Detonate when defeated. Projectiles produce additional explosions. Dang. Alright. Gunpowder units, extra line of sight. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see the tech tree. This is a cavalry and gunpowder civ, apparently. We do have heavy cav archer. Okay, first let's check the blastsmith, because that matters. That kind of informs everything. Okay, they just don't have the final infantry armor. They have everything else. So they have perfectly serviceable heavy cav archers. They don't have thumb ring or Parthian tactics, but you can still go for them with the full attack upgrades. You still can. They have fully upgraded skirms other than thumb ring, which doesn't matter. So they aren't going to have a weakness to archers late game, basically. Not a big deal. Okay. They don't even get longsword. Wait, what? They have man-at-arms, no longsword? Okay. Persians just is weeping. All right. Yeah, feudal arson, no supplies. These guys 50 food, 20 gold. Beautiful. No longsword, but they get gambesons in Castle Age. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's kind of questionable. It's kind of a noob trap. It's pretty weird. Wait, does it have it doesn't apply to the Fire Lancer though, right? Yeah. This unit is different. Wait, this unit doesn't cost food. Fully upgraded men-at-arms beat fully upgraded halbs. Okay. All right. Maybe. I kind of doubt that you wouldn't go. No, but these guys don't have the final infantry armor anyways. They wouldn't even. It doesn't even make sense. So you would never get this tech, right? All right. Anyways, whatever. You would. Yeah, they should probably just remove it. It's really weird. FC Firelance are definitely going to be a thing. Yeah, well, no food, right? I don't know. I haven't seen how this unit attacks or anything, so I'm not really sure if it's going to be good or not, but maybe. No food, no castle. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess we'll just... Oh, wait, strong versus cavalry and buildings. Okay, so as a cavalry civ, you just die, I guess? Dang. Imagine with grenadiers as well. Grenadier. Weak versus ranged soldiers and units at close range. Okay, well, looks like this... So far, this civ is not super hot against ranged, but that's because we haven't seen anything else. So let's see. They have step lancers and light cav. Cool. That's a cool looking stable. No knights. At this point, knight is a regional unit. All right. The unit attacks 2 times the Fire Lancer. Okay, yeah, we'll wait and see. I don't really know what they do yet, so it's hard to really say. Okay, we have siege rams. Cool. Rocket carts, heavy scorpion, bombard cannons. Dang, just full tech tree on siege. Obviously, just rocket cart replaces the mangonel line. And we have thunderclap bombs to explode these dudes. What else? And siege engineers available earlier and cheaper. Okay, these guys gonna have insane siege. You can test them. They are on Chinese and Koreans. Yeah. Maybe we'll see. Okay, Lo Chuan. That's an expensive ship. Dang. Wait, how much are cannon galleons? Yeah, it's more than cannon galleons. This is the most expensive unit in the game now, right? That's more expensive than bombard cannons. Wow. What does it do? Fires arrows at units and uses a long-range trebuchet weapons again. Oh, so it has 2 different attacks. That's cool. All right. Wait, only 10 range though. Oh, does it? Maybe it gets more range from bracer and stuff. Okay, then that would make sense. Yeah, I guess masonry architecture, fortified wall, probably arrow slits and towers and siege engineers. Not sure if murder holes is... Oh, wait, murder holes isn't considered because it doesn't have a wood cost. But yeah, all of the other techs have wood costs. So, yeah, that should be quite a bit cheaper. All right. No gunpowder sieve, no bombard tower. Ha. All right. All right, so the Iron Pagoda is a cavalry unit. 80 food, 55 gold, so pretty food heavy. Pretty expensive. But it seems to have pretty good stats. Lots of HP. At least on the Castle Age version. The Imp version is not quite Paladin level, but still pretty insane. Wait, durable armor that can completely block melee attacks. What? Do they have a special ability like the Shravamsha Rider? Or what? All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. That sounds pretty good. Fighting, you just engage halbs and just kill them all. All right. All right, all right. Seems pretty strong. And okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, look at the Monka. Look at this guy. He's got spiky hair. He's like Goku. All right. No heresy, no redemption. Okay. No redemption kind of. All right. They're decent monks against everything except siege. Seems good. Says weak to spear, so bonus damage is not melee. No. They're still gonna die, hopefully, to spears. It's just that they'll block some of the melee attacks. At least that's the idea. Whoa! What? They just get every ecotech? I thought this was a cavalry and gunpowder civilization, not an eco civ. What is this? They have everything. Full tech tree. All right. I mean, okay. That just means their late game eco is going to be really good with both of these. All right. And guilds as well. Georgians version 2. Nah. Georgians is still stronger. Georgians is still strong. Well, we're going to have to see. There's so many unique units, so I don't know. But, all right. Let's check out Khitans. Let's go to the start. Infantry and cavalry civilization with fully upgraded CA. All right. Actually a CA civ. Sounds good. All right. Fully upgraded CA. They literally have everything. And CA and Castle Age. What? What? All right. Okay. Pastures replace farms. What is that? Pasture. Renewable food. Okay. 100 wood provides a limited amount of food before it must be removed. Only 2 villagers may work a path. Only 2 villagers? I wouldn't put only before that. That's pretty good. Okay, so basically it's just a farm, but 2 vills can work it at the same time. And it probably has extra food, I guess. Doesn't say, but it'll have extra food in it, I'm sure. Wait, you don't get any, wait, you get, okay. Wait, what? Do they spawn animals or something? New pastures provide +1 animal, +2 animals, +3 animals. What? They spawn animals. Okay, but can the animals be killed by military? Probably not, I guess. I'm sure it's just a like visual thing, right? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Okay, let's go back to the start here. Shepherds and herders generate extra food, 10%. All right, cool. Sounds good. They spawn ibex. Yeah. Melee attack upgrade effects are doubled. Okay, that's cool. It's a small bonus. Skirmishers, spearmen, and scout cavalry line train and upgrade 25% faster. Okay. All right. Heavy cav archer upgrade available in Castle Age and cost minus 50%. What? I don't think infantry and cavalry civilization is a accurate description of this civ, but let's see. Men at arms with the extra food, extra attack, arson. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. Okay, we got some unique units. Cool. Lamellar armor, infantry, and skirmishers reflect 25% melee damage back to the attacker. Wait, what? You don't even want to attack these things. They're going to kill your own guys. What? What? Oh, are they missing bloodlines? All right. All right. the whatever. The cav archers are the back line. They're not even taking damage anyways. It doesn't even matter. Reflecting damage is not a fun mechanic. All right, well, we'll see. And that's on skirmishers and infantry. Infantry, I'm assuming, also mean, well, okay, they don't have halves, but fire lancers, they're gonna reflect damage back. What? That's gonna be very unfun. Because 25%, I mean, on low HP units, can you imagine your Karambit is killing the Fire Lancer or something, and then it just dies, even without the Fire Lancer doing anything? What? Cavalry regenerates HP in combat? No! Now they're never gonna change Georgians. They're never gonna change Georgians now. I can't believe it. How could they do this? All right. Infantry +2 attack versus ranged soldiers. All right. Sounds good. It's actually +2 HP per second. Oof. Pathing is way better, by the way. So, pathing is good. All right. What do they have in their tech tree? It was just missing Blast Furnace. Infantry civ missing Blast Furnace. Oof. And Cavalry civ missing Blast Furnace. What is this? All right. That's kind of... I guess they're thinking that the lamellar armor is going to do something there. I don't know. Wait, they get it for free from their bonus? That's just versus ranged soldiers. Oh, wait. Oh, it's... Sorry. It's from the melee attack upgrade effects have doubled. Okay, never mind. I can't read. I can't remember. That's basically just Roman counterpart. All right. Sounds cool. All right. Let's take a look at the rest of the tech tree. So, fully upgraded skirms. Sick cav archers. Fully upgraded champions with extra tech. No halbs, though. But they have Fire Lancer, so that's apparently good against cavalry, so probably doesn't matter that they don't have halb. Hussars with regen. No bloodlines, though. How can they be a cav civilization with no bloodlines? I mean, there's just Franks, right? And they have a HP bonus, right? All right. If you're playing CA, you don't miss the food. Yeah. Burgundian. Oh yeah, Burgundians. That's right. I forgot about Burgund. Forgot about discount Franks. They can oh yeah, they regen HP as well, so maybe it's fine. Yeah. Okay, they even have heavy camels and elite step lancer. All right. Siege rams. Fully upgraded rocket carts. No heavy scorp. But they have a mounted trebuchet, which is going to be the bombard cannon. Bombard cannon replacement. Yep. That's basically what it is. Oh, it's cost food. What? Wait. This. Oh, because it has 2 bacterian camels on it. That makes sense. I see. This doesn't say anything about chemistry. Probably not. Probably doesn't require chemistry. So that's going to be very strong. Wait, projectiles leave lingering fire on the ground. What? What are these mechanics? Yeah, 10 range is... And then you get siege engineers, I guess. It's lower range than bombards, but maybe still good. It's like half a tile fire. Yeah. Still outranged by castles? Well, maybe it's just not... Yeah, it's not supposed to be... Okay, it's not a bombard cannon replacement. It's just a different unit. You're still supposed to use trebuchets and siege rams, I guess, to kill castles. To take anti-cav. I would assume, since it is a siege cavalry, apparently, But, yeah, I'm not sure. All right. So, yeah, we have basically full blacksmith. Water looks garbage, but whatever. I don't care about water. With siege engineers, that's the main thing that is sort of exciting about the university. Okay, Liao Dao. Non-Chinese people gonna have all of the names butchered for sure. I think they just sort of the way that they write Chinese names in English is kind of weird. Pretty sure that they don't really match the pronunciation very well. From what I know. From my limited knowledge of how Chinese names are. I played a lot of Romance of the Three Kingdoms back in the day. All right. So 40-40. 40 food, 40 gold. And this is a unique infantry unit. The powerful attack that wounds enemies, dealing damage over time. Dang. These guys have a lot of sneaky mechanics where your guys are just going to die without you even realizing. Wait, weak versus ranged soldiers at long range. What do you mean at long range? Exactly. Like, are they good at ranged soldiers at medium range? I guess they just maybe mean that if you get in close, then you will kill the ranged soldiers. But if they're shooting you, you can't do anything because you have no range. Just like literally every melee unit, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I guess infantry +2 attack versus range units. All right. It's depressing to watch the videos where the new civs are shown. Oh, I'm sure there's some exciting mechanics. We'll see. All right. All right. Monks are... Well, we have atonement for arena. It's fine. No block printing, though, so they're not great. And we missed gold shaft mining. All right. Stone shaft mining doesn't really matter. And then we have the mill for their special pasture. So we'll see how good that is. They're going to have a crazy man-at-arms rush, though. With melee attack upgrade doubled and just mainly the food income to actually afford everything. It's going to be really good. But also scouts are going to be good. They train faster. And also Skirm Spear is going to be good with the training faster too. All right. Okay. Well, what's next? We've got Shu. As I said, I played so much Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I can just remember all the characters. So good. Shoot. The green guys. All right. So, Archer and Siege. Lumberjacks generate food in addition to wood. Dang, that's, depends on how much, I guess. Could be very strong. How much on wood do you need to maintain villager production? That's what I want to know. Because you just go full on wood. Woo's the green guys? Wait, what? Are you sure? At least in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Wu is the red guys. But anyways, these guys are green, as you can see here. I don't know. Archery unit technology has the archery range, and blacksmith costs 25% less. So okay, that's gonna be cheaper fleshing, cheaper bodkin arrow, cheaper ball, everything for that. So yeah, that's very strong. And well, cheap arb, cheap thumb ring. Or wait, maybe not cheap thumb ring. Unit technologies? Wait. Unit technologies implies that it's just like crossbone and arb, but then at the blacksmith, it doesn't use unit technologies, so I don't know. She was green historic. Finally, we got a real Chinese guy. laying down the law. Let's go. Does it affect thumb ring? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Siege weapons and siege warships move faster. Faster movement on siege units? Oh, dang. This is going to be like Mongols. But Mongols drill but free. Okay. Okay, we got some unique units. We'll check those out later. Looks like they added hero units into the game. We'll see. Coiled Serpent Array. Spearman line and white feather guards gain additional HP when near each other. So basically, if you're 1 HP and you separate your guys, do they just die? We'll see. Bolt Magazine. Archer line, war chariots, and Lu Chuan fire additional projectiles. All right, cool. Foot archers line of sight. All right. Okay. Okay. Fully upgraded arbs. Actually, check the blacksmith first. Wow, they don't have iron casting. Okay. Well, whatever. Fully upgraded arbs. Fully upgraded skirmishers. Cav archers with no Parthian tactics. Fully upgraded champion. Fully upgraded halberdier. Decent light cav because they have the final armor. No bloodlines, but they have the final armor. They have a special Heiguang cavalry. All-purpose heavy cav. That's just a knight replacement. All right. So it's basically just slightly higher attack and melee armor and lower HP. It has paladin pierce armor, though. Okay. The elite, or the heavy version, doesn't have any extra armor. But in Castle Age, it's pretty strong. Lower HP is going to mean that they should be weaker to melee units. Like, high damage melee units, I guess. Since they have higher melee armor, they're going to be really strong against infantry. Says strong against foot archers, but with that low HP, I don't think they will be. I'm pretty sure it'll mainly die to, yeah, like high damage output units because of the low HP. High armor is good against low damage output units, or like low damage units, and then high armor is always going to be better against, high HP means you can tank more high damage hits, and high armor means you can tank more low damage hits, pretty much. So yeah, pikemen will be very good against this unit. Okay. Siege ram. Dude, all these civs have siege ram. What is this? They love giving siege ram to everything. This civ actually has mangonels and onagers. No scorpions, but they have the war chariot. All right. Siege cavalry with a rapid fire attack, but cannot attack at close range. Okay. Okay, weak versus cavalry and siege weapons, strong versus ranged soldiers. Wait, can switch to a barrage mode that covers more area but is less accurate. Okay, so they have different modes like Ratha's. Okay. It's a faster scorpion. All right, cool. We'll be interested to see that in action. They also have the traction trebuchet. So I tested that a little bit earlier, and yeah, it's pretty maneuverable. All right. Yeah, basically, they have everything they need in the blacksmith. No blast furnace and iron casting, but whatever. They don't really care that much about that. Okay, they have, looks like a decent dock. No fast fires, but they have shipwright, and they're unique Lochan. Or that's from the other civ too. Okay, siege engineers, all right. Every civ has gotten siege engineers so far, right? Okay, let's take a look at the white feather guard. Ooh, pretty cheap unit. Shoot, unique infantry unit that temporarily slows down the unit it attacks. Oh, so it has a snare effect. Okay. We'll have to see how fast this thing moves. But dang, that's could be pretty good. They have no melee armor. They have some pierce armor, but okay. Since these are all a bunch of new mechanics, it's really hard to say how strong they're going to be. Low melee attack, but they're mainly just there for the snare, and then your range units go and kill the units. Okay, so we have a hero. Okay, it looks like only in Imperial Age. We get Liu Bei. Shu, unique infantry hero that heals all nearby units. Extremely powerful. You just put that in the description. Extremely powerful. All right. Basically, melee units are meat shield, and range units do the damage. Okay, yeah. 425 health. Yeah, I mean, it's 1,000 resources, though. As a limit of 1. Can you remake him when he dies? Or... That's probably not. Maybe you can only build 1 per game. 3/3 armor. Yeah, I wonder if he heals... I guess he must have regen as a hero unit, right? You can remake him after he dies? Okay, okay. You can only have 1 on the field at a time. I'm assuming he still just takes 1 population space as well. Hero that heals all nearby units as a heal the enemy as well. Yeah, true. It doesn't specify. All right. Okay, we got... Dude, all these civs have not very good monks, actually. These monks are kind of not really super usable. All right. And how's the eco? No crop rotation. Everyone's getting guilds, though. No shaft mining, stone shaft mining, but gold shaft mining is there. All right. Hope you make a Zhuge Liang. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They should have added him. He's kind of more important. Well, not more important, but he's... Like, everyone knows Zhuge Liang. Okay, we got Wei. Cavalry civilization. Yes. Receive 1 free villager for each mill, lumber, and mining camp technology researched. Well, that sounds pretty busted. Everyone knows Lu Bu as well. Yeah. But he's not really... He's not really part of the 3 kingdoms, right? He's kind of... He's earlier. He gets wrecked. All right. Heiguang Cavalry. And Shambei Raider. Plus 15, 30% HP in Castle and Imperial Age. Okay, well, just some unique units getting some unique bonus. I don't know how it's going to work. Same with traction trebuchets and Lotron, costs less. Okay, I don't know what that means for the game. We've got some unique units. All right. Soldiers passively produce food? What? Unique tech for soldiers passively produce food. What? So just make a bunch of again, it depends on how much food they produce. 1 food, what? 1 food per second? What do you mean? 1 food per minute. Okay, yeah. 1 food per minute. So if you have 100 dudes, 100 food per minute is not much. All right, well then that's not that strong. If it's... Yeah, then it's fine. Mingwang armor, mounted units plus 4 melee armor. Okay, sounds... I mean, they're still going to die to help, so it's fine. It's whatever. And cavalry, extra attack versus siege weapons. All right. You still have to research it. Yeah. It's whatever. I don't think it's going to be that strong. Because late game, when you get that, food is not that important anyways. So it's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Check the blacksmith. Where's the blacksmith? Oh, they're actually missing the final cavalry armor and final melee armor. What? All right, well, I guess they have something to make up for it. Okay. Cavalry civ with no final melee or final armor is weird. They have extra HP, but they're going to be really bad against range then. So we'll have to look. What do they have against ranged? Okay, crossbowmen. I mean, they have crossbowmen. That exists. Skirms. Fully upgraded skirms are pretty good. Like, we have the blacksmith techs, right? Yep, both blacksmiths. So, fully upgraded skirms. Just missing arbs. Yeah. Shambe Rider. Ooh, 60 wood, 25 gold. Unique mounted archer with a charged ranged attack. Okay, that's going to be annoying to play against. Charged attacks are already kind of yikes. Being on a ranged, fast-moving unit? Uh-oh. Only 30 HP, but you get bloodlines. No cav archers, but still. Okay. No champions. No gambesons. They don't even have the final armor on infantry, so the infantry is... They have halps. That's the main thing. They have halps. Nothing else is important. They have halps. Okay. Hussars, but no final armor. Extra HP, but no final armor. It's going to feel like Mongols, maybe. It's basically Mongols, right? It'll just feel like Mongols. Oh, wait. No. But that doesn't apply to Hussars. That just applies to their other dudes. All right. Well, but these guys have 3 base melee, or 3 base pierce armor. But that still leaves them with only 5 pierce armor in the late game. Whereas most units would have 6. No. If a civ converts one of the stables, they will not get Haegwankaf. That's just not how the mechanics work. Okay. They have around 140 HP. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a knight, though. This civ is going to be kind of weak, I think. Maybe, so far. I guess we'll see what's the... I guess the receiving free villagers, maybe their economy is going to carry them. Just like how our Armenian economy kind of carries them. Upgrade is really cheap, is it? Oh, wow, yeah, only 350, 250? It doesn't increase the armor at all, though, but 30 HP is pretty good. Okay. Siege Ram. Everyone gets Siege Ram. All right. Onagers, Heavy Scorp, Traction Trebuchets. All right. No Siege Engineers for this civ. Okay. Okay, how is the Tiger Cavalry? Okay, this thing has 4 pierce armor. Okay, so that's why they don't have the final armor. So, since they have second armor, they'll go up to 6 pierce. That'll be like Cavalier. Forgot the unique tech? Well, yeah, melee armor is whatever, though. Melee armor helps against infantry and other heavy cavalry, kind of, and camels and stuff, but they're still going to die to helps. And they're still going to die to ranged units. But yeah, wait, what's the elite? Okay, elite goes up to 5 pierce armor, so that's basically a paladin. That just has the same armor as paladins. So it's not crazy because they're lacking the final armor. Yeah. Okay. We got Cao Cao. Way unique cavalry hero that increases the attack speed of near units. Extremely powerful. Just like Liu Bei. Has a limit of 1. Alright. Increasing attack speed could be very good. We will see. Oh yeah, faster attacking trebuchet. If it affects siege units as well, that's gonna be really good. So strong, yeah. Great description. Okay. Their monks are garbage, just like all of... Actually, you know what? Their monks are fine, actually. Because they're not going to be good against siege or enemy monks, but they'll be good against in any other situation. So they're fine. Because they have sanctity. Alright. How's the eco? Finally, a civ doesn't get guilds. No 2-man saw either. Okay. But, okay, so these guys These guys are feeling like the weakest ones so far. It feels like they have big weakness to archers, but they have fully upgraded skirms. But, yeah, they don't even have siege onager. They don't have siege onager. They don't have siege engineers. They have heavy scorps, but still, archers are going to give this civ some trouble. That's for sure. Maybe their eco will carry them, but yeah. If you play against Wei, go for archers. You'll probably have a good time. All right, last one. We got Wu. Infantry and naval civilization. Military production buildings and docks provide plus 65 food. What? Plus 65. Do you just build them and they just give you food? Hold up. That sounds very strong. Dang. What? It's like Pole's bonus, but for military production? That sounds just so strong. What? Good nomad civ? Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't read yet. Okay, infantry regenerates HP. Oof. All right, yeah. Well, you're not even gonna need so many barracks, because you're never gonna lose your infantry. They don't have gambesons, it looks like. Actually, yeah. Here, let's check the blacksmith, because that matters. Just no final armor on archers. All right. Okay, we got some unique swordsmen and cavalry. It looks like getting extra attack. Cool. Creating dry dock, available 1 age earlier, and cost and research time less 75%. All right, whatever. I don't care that much about water. The in-game civ is entirely based on the Hussite role. Wait, you guys are having a separate conversation in the chat. All right, sounds good. I'm not so passionate about history like you guys. All right, we got the Fire Archer and John Swordsman and Sun Jian. Sun Jian. I don't know how to say him exactly. Okay, Red Cliffs Tactics, demolition ships, and fire archers deal fire damage to ships and buildings. Oh yeah, they added fire damage in this game where it's kind of bleed damage basically. Sitting Tiger, traction trebuchets and low chun trebuchet weapons fire additional projectiles. Okay, so yeah, just more unique stuff. Houses built 100% faster. All right, that's a pretty good team bonus actually. Because every house that you build, it costs more like 40 wood. It costs about 15 wood per house to just for the villager idol. So that's basically saving, you can say, 7.5 wood per house. Like, you build a lot of houses, and that's for your whole team. It doesn't seem like much, but it adds up if it's the whole team. Giving a slight eco bonus for your entire team is really good. All right. Surprised they chose Sun Jin instead of a Sun Quan. Sun Xuan or something. Yeah, so true. But Sun Jin died kind of fairly young, right? There'll be campaigns for these civs, right? Actually, I might even try this campaign. It's pretty cool. Actually, it's gonna be too easy though, so we'll see. 50% faster Hun's houses. Oh, yeah. Yeah, his son lasts very long. Exactly. All right. We got Arbs with no thumb ring. No final armor either. So skirms without final armor are kind of yikes. Like, they're all right. They're kind of yikes. All right. Champions, no gambesons. Otherwise, fully upgraded. And also, they regen. So the regen might just mean that gambesons is, well, not as important. So I do like that they miss something. They have regen, but then at least they miss something. It's way better than just making things fully upgraded and then also have bonuses on top. Okay, we have fully upgraded Halbs with regen. Dang, that's gonna be good. Jan Swordsman with no upgrade here. BG Morrow, thanks.
Is the new tech tree in before the new civs come in May? Or are we still on old infantry balance?
No. We got new infantry balance, but we don't have these civs yet. We've got new pathing, new infantry balance, no new civs. But we can see the new civs. Alright. Wushok infantry that gains movement speed and attack, but loses armor when a damage threshold is reached? Wait. Wait. What damage threshold? Like, the amount of damage that they do to the enemy, or the amount of damage that they take from the enemy? Which, I'm not sure what it is. They go berserk when they get to 38% HP or something. Okay. I see. Alright. I mean, sure. That doesn't sound completely broken or anything. That sounds like an interesting mechanic. That's not too crazy. That swordsman unit is definitely a new, much stronger sergeant. Okay. Weak versus the militia line. Alright. We'll see about that. Hussars with full upgrades. Sounds very strong. And the Haeguang cavalry is back again. Alright, cool. Just knight replacement. Whoa, no capped ram. Let's go. The only civ to not have capped ram. Beautiful. They're still making unique tech trees. Alright. Onager, heavy score. How are we doing for siege engineers? No siege engineers either. So not really much of a siege civ, but that's fine. Wait, how can they be an infantry civ with no rams? Alright. The infantry are rams? They don't have campesins. Will you be updating the Heroku app with the patch? Yeah, I don't really feel like it right now, but I will at some point. It's gonna take a while. Actually, it's not. It's gonna take a day. But one day updating the Heroku app is one day not streaming, so that's kind of yikes. All right. Fire Archer. Woo unique Foot Archer that fires multiple arrows at units and uses a long-range attack against buildings. Oh! So they have a different attack for units and buildings. All right. Strong versus infantry, siege weapons, and buildings. Oh! So we brought back obsidian arrows, I guess. No trebs? Wait, what? Well, how long range is their attack against buildings? That's the real question. It doesn't say, so... Since they don't really have rams either, they must be just supposed to use their archers to kill. You know, from 9 range at imp to 14 to building. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense. Oh, they have the traction treb. Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. They have this trebuchet. All right, that makes sense. All right, makes sense. Try the fire archer guy. We'll see. Okay, woo unique cavalry hero that increases the movement speed of the nearby units. Okay, yeah, so basically you just go fast. That's pretty strong. Movement speed is always really, really useful. Okay, and just unique text, whatever. Hey, finally a civ that actually has decent monks. All right, Wu has the best monks. They don't have heresy, though. But other than that, they have everything else. Check if those archers get range from the blacksmith. I would assume. I think it says. Upgrades. Attack range and armor at the blacksmith. Yeah. All right. And we're just missing crop rotation, but kind of everything else. So, cool. That's all of them. I guess what we can do... wait, maybe I can just make some fire archers here, just so you guys can see. I don't know. Do they? Oh yeah, that's pretty long range. It doesn't say here. Looks like they're doing 4 damage per hit. I mean, it's not crazy, but 4 damage as a ranged unit is quite a lot. Here, let's just get some blacksmith techs. Oops. Does it affect them? I assume it does, right? Yeah, it does. Oh, and it affects their long range attack too. Oh my god, that's so far.